Hi, this is me from the future. Now, just as I've finished making this video, which involves talking about Crypto.com, I watched this Satoshi Stacker video where he's talking about some weirdness. Crypto.com released their wallet addresses for transparency, and then there's this complete weirdness where they transferred like about 500 million Ethereum to Gate.io, and then a few minutes later it came back to Crypto.com, and the suspicion is they did that to fudge the books for the audit. Okay, now if that's the case, that's really bad, and a lot of what I say in this video, where I'm being vaguely optimistic about Crypto.com, probably isn't the case now. Okay, but I'll let you decide. Meanwhile, I need to decide what to do with the CRO that I've got staked to get the rose gold card, but more about that later. Okay, right, enjoy. Hey, this is Savewith Crypto. Okay, so the usual YouTubers that you see post on Sunday morning don't seem to be around today, so I thought I'd make one myself. This morning didn't start off very well, actually. I was looking at the price of CRO because I know yesterday a lot of people started talking about Crypto.com possibly being the next one to go down. It's possible it could. I hope not, because I've actually been a kind of fan of Crypto.com for the last year or so. And although I kept moaning every time they put down their earn interest rates, or they made things more difficult to do or whatever, they always said that their main interest was protecting the company and keeping it viable, keeping it sustainable. Now, I really hope it's come to crunch time now, and everything they've done is going to help. What I did last night, it was sometime around about midnight last night, kind of around about here, that I decided to sell the CRO that I had staked in the exchange. Now, I had 5,000 CRO staked there because it used to earn a reasonable amount of interest, doesn't particularly anymore, but it made fees cheaper if I was using that exchange, which I rarely did, and I didn't really see much point in having the CRO there. So I actually sold it last night at around 8 cents, and I'm quite pleased I did, really, because it's come down quite a lot since then. Overnight it came down another 18%. Now what I did with it, I bought eGold with it like straight away. I actually did that in the Crypto.com exchange and then exported it out to Maiar. So that's what I did with that. And then this morning I thought I'll check on the price of CRO, and I thought I'm going to do a long, because it's got to bounce soon. so I did. It's around about here, around about 7 cents, I think it was, and I went long with a 3x leverage long on ByBit. And this bloody wick came down here, liquidated me, and that was it. That was all my money in that trade gone. It wasn't a lot. It was about $49, so it wasn't too devastating. But I feel slightly miffed today because, normally I've got something positive to tell you, and started off by losing $50 before I did anything. But having said that, I think moving this CRO out of Crypto.com and buying eGold with it and put it in the Maiar app was a good move, because you do realise the Maiar app is a non-custodial wallet, which means that when the money's in your Maiar wallet, you have the keys. It's your crypto. Now this is the same if you keep crypto on a ledger or a Trezor or various other hardware wallets. Now I'm just going to give a little word of warning here, because if you Google Ledger Wallet, right, what you get first of all is eBay, okay, and then some Amazon ones, okay. Don't buy it from there, right? Just don't buy it from there. If you buy one from eBay, there's always a chance, even if they say it's new, always a chance it could have been tampered with, and someone's done something to it so they can get access to it after you bought it, okay. So these ones might be suspect, particularly if one says it's used. Just don't. Please don't. Even on Amazon, price might seem attractive. Actually, it's not that attractive, but the price might seem okay, and you think, oh, that might be a few quid cheaper than buying it from Ledger themselves. But even on Amazon, people can become resellers and convincingly sell, what they claim to be the genuine product. It may not be, and you can't afford to take that risk, right? So just go to ledger.com. I haven't got an affiliate link, but that's what I use. I use a Ledger Nano X, I think it's called, that one there. I am actually starting to transfer more and more of my crypto to there, because if everything goes tits up, then I know I've still got my crypto and no one can tell me what to do with it. And nobody can tell me that I can't take it out, I can't move it, do anything with it. Now, being in the ledger itself, I'm not going to get any interest, I'm not going to earn anything, but at the moment, I don't care, because I think it's all about protecting your money now. Anyway, so going back to my crypto.com, so what I did, I sold those 5,000 CRO. I bought about 11 eGold with it, and I put them in the Maiar app. Now, I think I'm probably going to stake those just regularly in the Maiar app with one of these staking providers, probably RAF staking. So that's what I'll do with that, and I think that's probably safer than leaving it as CRO in the Crypto.com exchange. Now, I am still staking to get this card, this rose gold card, and I actually did it in the days when you could stake 100,000 CRO, which is obviously still worth a reasonable amount of money. Now, I'm going to leave that because I really do enjoy the benefits of the card. Now, I don't know if that's a good idea, but at the moment, I can't imagine Crypto.com going over. But there again, a lot of people couldn't imagine FTX going over. Also, FTX isn't that old. It's only like a few years old. And I really do think Sam Bankman-Fried was a nasty piece of work. And the only good thing he's done is made Bitcoin affordable to a lot more people now. Unfortunately, in the process, I think a lot of people have lost a lot of money. Now, unfortunately, the idea of the exchanges going down, which people wouldn't have thought of a few months ago, has started to become a reality. And although I don't think someone like ByBit is going to go down, there's always a possibility. So it's kind of like scuppered my plan slightly, because what I'm thinking is at the moment in this area, there's not much history from the past, and it seems to me that if we're going to go down, then the next logical step is to come down to round about this level here, probably about 9,500. That's probably like my worst case scenario. Now, if it goes down there, I want to be buying Bitcoin. In fact, I want to buy it now, actually, but my plan was to buy a load of USDT, basically just do like a 2x or a 3x long leverage trade, and then buy at sort of various levels, like here, and maybe where we are now, maybe some random place in between. That was my plan. So as it would come down, it would fill my orders, then hopefully we'll go back up and become very wealthy. That was the idea. The problem I got now is I don't know if ByBit is in danger. I don't think it is, but at the moment I just don't know. And the other thing is holding funds in USDT. How safe is that? Because there was this almost depegging that happened yesterday. I'm not even that faithful in stablecoins anymore. So what I am doing, I've got a pile of euros that I have from when I sold my house. And what I'm doing is when I see a big price drop, I'm putting it into SwissBorg and I'm buying Bitcoin there and I'm transferring that Bitcoin to a ledger. And at the moment, that's the only super safe thing I can think of doing. Now, I'm not doing that with all my money because I do want to be trading still. That's probably my main income, to be honest, is, trading crypto on ByBit. So I do want to be doing that, but obviously don't want to put all my large money in there and all my eggs in one basket sort of thing. And it's really sad that it's all come to this, because I originally called this channel Save with Crypto because I actually thought holding your money in crypto assets was a good idea, better than a savings account in a bank. And believe it or not, I actually still do. I don't like the idea of the euros just sitting in a bank account. I would rather they were doing something. But I think that's going to be just buying Bitcoin and then holding on to it. Now, people always say that the best time to make money is when there's blood in the streets, and like at the moment, I thought things were bad a few weeks ago, but now things are like really, really bad. I honestly think this is a good time to buy Bitcoin. I'm not going to buy anything else with the exception of eGold and eGold related things, because I still think that ecosystem is going to be amazing. But really, Bitcoin is, I think, the only solid investment I'm going to make at the moment. Now, of course, none of this is financial advice, so I hope you understand that. And that's probably more important than ever. Now, just before I go, I just want to mention the CME Group. This is on cmegroup.com. This is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Now, they trade like Monday to Friday, and a weird thing that happens generally is the last price it trades at on the Friday, the price tends to go back there on the Monday. Okay, so the last traded price was $16,080 on Friday night. At the moment, we are at 16,542. So it could possibly indicate that there's going to be like a $460, $450 drop between now and tomorrow, which is really tempting to short. But I don't know if that's a good idea. It's there if you want it, okay? So if you decide to do that, leave a comment, let me know what you're doing. But while you're down there, give the video a like, make sure you subscribe, got a notification set on all. Above all, tell your friends.